Well, I mean, if you would have came out and asked that at the beginning, I probably would have told you.
Our building and
You're being an asshole, turning on your car alarm.
Yeah, you bet.
Being a wise guy coming out like you're all tough.
Yeah. Because this is my property, it's not yours.
The sidewalk's not your property.
It is, but
obviously.
you're shooting our property.
Yup, right into it. Right into the open door. That's what I'm doing, and I'm going to zoom in now.
What is it that you're doing?
None of your business at this point.
All right.
Call whoever you want to call.
I'm trying to be nice about
Yeah,
that.
you're trying to be nice.
So
Passive aggressive.
What is it that you're shooting?
Yeah, I told you, at this point, I'm really not interested in entertaining your little psycho world you got going on there.
All right, then
just set up your stuff and have a good day, bro.
But you're shooting our property. Who's to say you're not going to put something somewhere that's our building?
Well, you got something in there you're ashamed of?
No, it's our
American Fork,
building.
Utah, a simple act of filming from the sidewalk erupts into a heated confrontation. At this moment, a man storms out of the building, demanding, "Why are you filming?" Within seconds, the cameraman refuses to explain, and the situation escalates rapidly. Accusations fly, property lines are debated, and the question remains, is it illegal to film private property from public space? This intense standoff reveals the critical line between rights and overreach. Watch till the end for the legal breakdown and what you must know if this ever happens to you. Subscribe to ID Refusal Cops to stay informed and support the original channel bringing these confrontations to light.
I did. And you're all good.
No, you came out and asked if I needed any help.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
that's a
traffic on this
polite
road.
way to say, please don't stand outside my storefront.
I don't speak
are you
cryptic
filming
language,
this?
bro. You ask a question, you get an answer.
Okay, why are you filming?
Well, I mean, if you would have came out and asked that at the beginning, I probably would have told
This is
you.
our building and
No.
You're being an asshole, turning on your car alarm.
Yeah, you bet.
Being a wise
You
guy
bet.
coming out like you're all
Wise guy.
tough. Yeah.
Because this is my property,
Who
it's
gives a
not
shit? The
yours.
sidewalk's not your property.
Well,
It is, but
obviously.
you're shooting our property.
Yup, right into it. Right into the open door. That's what I'm doing, and I'm going to zoom in now.
What is it that you're doing?
None of your business at this point.
All right.
Call whoever you want to call.
I'm trying to be nice about
Yeah,
that.
you're trying to be nice.
So
Passive
what
aggressive.
is it that you're shooting?
Yeah, I told you, at this point, I'm really not interested in entertaining your little psycho world you got going on there.
All right, then
just set up your stuff and have a good day, bro.
But you're shooting our property. Who's to say you're not going to put something somewhere that's our building?
Well, you got something in there you're ashamed of?
No, it's our building, our address, and our name.
Well, who are you to say, this is my camera, who are you to say I can't shoot whatever I want with it?
Well, just tell us what you're shooting.
Nah, not at this point. You ruined that chance.
Okay.
You start out like a fool, you end out looking like a bigger one. Hello.
Sorry for interrupting.
Oh, no, you're good. You're not interrupting at all.
Oh.
I could tell from your smile we were in good shape when you got here. So.
I was the one that called.
Okay.
I'm in the middle of a conversation. If you could just give us a second, please.
See, this is the ask that I'm dealing
I
with.
said please.
Okay. So, all right. Can I ask what you guys are doing?
Well, we're filming a video for YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Filming a travel video for YouTube.
You guys on just a sidewalk?
Yes,
filming
ma'am.
Businesses?
Yes, ma'am. Yep.
Okay. Do you guys have your IDs on you by chance?
I don't. No.
You don't? Do you have a Utah ID?
No, I don't.
Okay. Do you have any form of ID on you?
I don't. Nope. What would you need ID for?
This is just so I can interact with you guys as I'm figuring some
I got you.
stuff
Well,
out.
I'm happy to talk to you, and I'm happy to tell you whatever you need to know. But
Okay.
I don't feel like I've broken the law or even given any indication that I've broken the law, so I don't,
Yeah. So you're totally able to go along.
Up at the corner.
Oh,
Yeah, like I said, I don't want to give you a hard time. I just,
I appreciate that.
if I'll follow any lawful directives you give me.
Thank you. If
No
you
problem.
guys would mind just hanging out here for a second, I'll just go chat with him inside.
Absolutely.
I'll be right back with
You
you.
got it.
Local
Yeah.
business employee aggressively confronts the cameraman for filming from a public sidewalk, claiming the sidewalk is their property. This is incorrect under federal and state law. Public sidewalks are traditional public forums protected by the First Amendment, allowing recording of anything in plain view. The cameraman asserts his right to film and refuses to provide ID, invoking ID refusal, a protected act unless reasonable suspicion exists under Terry v. Ohio 392 U.S. 1. Officer Savage arrives, attempts de-escalation, and politely asks for ID, but the cameraman lawfully declines. Under the Fourth Amendment, citizens are not required to show ID unless suspected of a crime or during a lawful stop. Hawaii v. 6 Judicial District Court of Nevada 592 U.S. 77. No crime, no ID. The officer complies, avoids escalation, and allows the man to stand his ground. This moment highlights the critical difference between police description and constitutional rights. ID refusal remains lawful here, and the cameraman acted
Absolutely.
I'll be right back with you.
You got it. Yeah. How are you doing, Officer Savage?
Howdy.
Howdy. Right on. How you doing today?
Doing well.
Cool.
Busy. How about you?
Not busy. Yeah, it's a very quiet town. I'm surprised for a Friday afternoon. Friday evening, I guess, at this point.
This is quiet.
It seems like it. There's not really a lot going on. You know, not a lot of customers in and out of... We're making a travel video for YouTube.
Okay.
So I like to get people coming in and out of the businesses. And,
Okay.
you know, it just makes it more interesting than a building sitting there by itself with nothing going on.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean by quiet. Not a lot of in and out going on.
Not a lot of foot traffic.
Not a lot of foot traffic.
That's the
There
word
you go.
I'd
That's the
use.
word. Yep.
Fair.
That's why I keep him around. He's smarter, younger, and better looking.
How long you guys been doing this?
Today or in general?
Both.
6 years.
You like it?
I love it. Yeah. This is my son.
Okay. Nice.
And we get to travel around the country. And we travel full time. We go to different towns and cities and places all across the country, make videos and make memories and have a good time.
Way cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. What brought you to American Fork then?
What brought us here?
Yeah.
I come to Provo every year. I actually have family that lives in Lehigh and Provo area. So we come every year, and then we just pick a different town every time we're here. We were in Spanish Fork the other day, so I figured the natural progression is go to American Fork, right?
Right.
Officer Savage maintains a calm and personable demeanor while engaging the cameraman in casual conversation. Despite the ongoing police presence, this is not a detention or stop under Terry v. Ohio 392 USA 1, as no suspicion of a crime has been articulated. The cameraman, exercising ID refusal, provides voluntary information about his YouTube project without compromising his legal standing. There is no indication of a crime scene, exigent circumstance, or investigatory stop, meaning no ID is legally required under Hybel v. 6 Judicial District Court 542 U.S. 77. The officer makes no unlawful demands and refrains from asserting authority beyond casual inquiry, respecting the First and Fourth Amendments. This interaction shows that ID refusal is not inherently confrontational and can coexist with professional police conduct. It also reinforces that citizens can legally record and travel freely without being subject to suspicion or documentation, unless detained lawfully.
So yeah, I know. You carry your camera around long enough, somebody gets upset that you're filming.
Yeah.
You know?
And I don't know if anything else has happened, but
That's it. That's the whole big exciting story. They just didn't want. I don't know what they're. We walked up and he came out and said, "Can I help you with anything?" And I said, "No, I'm good." And he said, "Oh, okay." And he went back in the store.
okay. Well, it sounds like earlier you guys were over by Alta Bank and they asked you to leave and you guys refused to.
They asked me to leave where?
To leave their premise.
We weren't on their property. Never stepped foot on their property. Like I said, I've been doing this for 6 years. I'm not looking to get myself in trouble. I'm just making
Which is
videos for YouTube. Yeah.
Okay.
But we never went on their property.
Okay. Well, we're gonna look into everything and make sure that everything's good before we get everybody out of here.
Sounds good.
So, if you guys want, you're welcome to take a seat.
Oh no. So what am I being detained?
Right now, yes.
Oh, I am. I'm being
Yes.
detained. Oh, okay.
Yes, you guys are both detained.
Okay. Nobody told me that.
Okay. Well, logically, when the cops come up and start chatting with you.
No, I have plenty of very nice conversations with cops where I'm not being detained.
Okay. And well, hopefully this stays a nice conversation, right? I don't intend.
I don't know.
to go
That's up to
any
you.
other way.
That's up to you.
It's also up to you, though.
No, it's not.
Without prior warning or clear justification, Officer Savage informs the cameraman that he is being detained. This sudden declaration raises serious Fourth Amendment concerns. Under Terry v. Ohio 392 U.S. 1, a lawful detention requires reasonable, imputable suspicion that a crime has been, is being, or will be committed. Simply filming from a public sidewalk does not meet that threshold. The cameraman, practicing ID refusal, asserts he never stepped onto private property and was never informed he was a suspect. Detaining without notice or legal basis may constitute police misconduct, especially when officers retroactively justify their authority. The officer's vague reference to a past encounter near a bank lacks evidentiary support. Lawful detainment demands clarity and immediacy, both missing here. This case reinforces that ID refusal is not cause for detention, and police must distinguish between public discomfort and actual criminal behavior before limiting constitutional
No, it's not.
right.
I've been very cordial and respectful with you from the second you got here. That's not going to change.
Okay, perfect. That's all I'm asking.
I haven't broken the law.
And we'll find that out.
Yeah.
But
So what, did Alta Bank tell you I was on their property?
she's looking into this. I'm just here to back her up.
Okay.
So guys get your drinks from? Anywhere good?
I'm being detained, so now you made it kind of difficult to have a conversation with me. You know?
It's just a conversation, man.
Yeah.
Alright, guys.
So how are we doing?
We're doing good.
Good.
As I explained to him, you guys are able to film on the sidewalk.
Yes, ma'am.
His only concern was just like, it's his business. He didn't know why you guys were getting close up to the mirror, so that's what he was trying to figure out. But they're going to keep doing their own thing. They've just asked that you don't touch their glass anymore.
I haven't touched their glass once.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, so you're going to be on the sidewalk, but they just don't want you coming into the building. Or
Oh no, I wouldn't go inside without permission. No,
Okay.
no, I wouldn't go into anybody's private business or anybody's private home without permission.
Fantastic.
But the sidewalk's fair game. Right?
It is.
Okay, cool.
So, any questions for us before we get out of here?
Yeah, this Officer Savage here indicated that there was an issue with Alta Bank called you.
Altabank did initially call us.
Did they tell you that I was on their property?
Honestly, I talked to them for 2 seconds.
Okay.
They said that you guys had left by that time, and then that's when we got the second call from here.
I'm just concerned if they told you we were on the property because I was not. And I start filming the second I get out of my vehicle, and I don't turn it off till I get back in my vehicle.
Oh, okay.
So it's concern. Like, I understand if somebody's got a legitimate concern about something and you feel like you need to call law enforcement, you do that because that's what you're there for. And but if you have to start embellishing and making things up to make the story more interesting to law enforcement, you might want to start questioning why you're calling them.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because it wastes your time. It's a waste of resources. There's an accident up the street. There's other things going on. And a couple of guys out on a sidewalk taking pictures. You know, I'm from another world, man. I'm 55 years old.
Yeah.
And this is a new thing that people are afraid of cameras. You know, last 10, 15, 20 years, whatever it is.
It's the darndest thing. People just see these fancy cameras and they freak out.
But now, you know, it's a good thing. I don't like people to call the cops on me. But now you've had the conversation with him. He understands that what I'm doing is lawful. I'm sure in his own mind realizes he embellished the story to you a little bit. Which, is your body cam on?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Because I'm going to request a copy of it so I get to see what he told you.
Okay.
I'm just curious because part of what I'm doing out here is trying to acclimate people to the fact that some people are out taking pictures and just enjoying their lives with no nefarious intent, just enjoying a beautiful day. You know? So if he gets that now, I feel like I did something
Sounds
today.
like he does.
And I really do appreciate you being professional and
Yeah, of course,
knowing the
guys.
way things work and going that route. And I thank you for that.
Well, it was a pleasure to meet you both.
Same here.
I hope you enjoy the rest of your filming. Please stay safe. I guess.
So
my
am I no
recommendation-
longer? I'm sorry. Am I no longer being detained?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay.
You're free to leave at any point.
Okay.
Just my biggest recommendation to avoid us being called out again. I don't know if they asked you to leave. I don't know if the bank asked you to.
Oh, he definitely asked me to leave.
Oh.
He asked me to leave the sidewalk.
Okay.
But then he said he was calling you, so I figured I might as well stick around. I didn't want you to have to leave. I didn't want you to have to hunt for me around town, so I figured I'd wait for you.
I appreciate it.
Okay, I'm gonna bail out.
You guys have a wonderful day. I appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
After prolonged detainment without cause, officers finally affirmed that filming on a public sidewalk is lawful. The cameraman reiterates his ID refusal, referencing that he never entered private property and documenting his actions continuously. No crime scene exists, and no law has been broken. Under First Amendment protections, citizens may film in public spaces without explanation. Detainment based solely on discomfort from others does not meet the threshold under Terry v. Ohio, 392 USA 1. The officer's vague claims from Alta Bank are unsubstantiated, and the cameraman rightfully challenges any false reporting, requesting the officer's body cam footage as a smart, move under transparency laws. This final exchange shows that respectful ID refusal, when supported by knowledge of rights, leads to vindication. The officers disengage and the cameraman walks free, proving once again that knowing the limits of police authority is the most powerful tool in defending your freedom. Officer Savage demonstrated professionalism and restraint, earning a B+. While the initial detainment lacked legal clarity, he maintained a respectful tone and ultimately acknowledged the cameraman's rights. The cameraman, whose name remains undisclosed, earns an A for remaining calm, legally informed, and consistently asserting his rights through ID refusal without escalating the situation. This encounter reinforces how essential it is to understand and apply your constitutional protections, especially the First and Fourth Amendments. When done correctly, ID refusal is not only lawful, but also a powerful tool for civil accountability. Always document interactions, remain respectful, and never waive your rights out of pressure or confusion. For more breakdowns like this, subscribe to ID Refusal Cops and support the original creator to spread legal awareness. Laws referenced in this video: First Amendment right to film in public, Fourth Amendment protection against unlawful detention, Terry v. Ohio 392 USA 1 lawful stop and frisk standard, Tybal v. 6th Judicial District Court 542 U.S. 61377 ID requirement depends on detention.